Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Going to give you a pretty thorough overview of the article here. There's a link in the description. There's quite a lot of information within the article. I'll go through quite a lot of it. I need to give you a trigger warning. This does involve multiple accusations of sexual assault. We'll go through the details in just a moment. If you appreciate the content, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. So as the headline tells us, the alleged scumbag in question has been charged with 18 criminal counts, which include rape and sexual battery, notably of 5 women from 2014 through to 2019. There is the potential, of course, that there are further victims out there that are yet to come forward, but he has been charged with 18 criminal counts, including rape and sexual battery against 5 women dating from 2014 to 2019. And he's due to face trial, so he's gone through a pre-trial hearing. Who is this scumbag in question? Well, he's a very well-to-do Hollywood TV producer. His name, Eric Weinberg, 62 years of age. And he's been ultra successful within Hollywood as a TV producer. So he's worked on a number of shows, including Scrubs. So Scrubs is the comedy kind of show. He worked on over 100 episodes of Scrubs, a very long-standing, very popular show, still shown today, I would imagine, set in a hospital. He also worked on Politically Incorrect with Bill Maher. I'm not sure if that is the current title of Bill Maher's talk show. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But, you know, one of the leading shows in its genre, you know, political comedy, whatever, however you describe it. He was also the producer of Californication. So that's the show with the guy from X-Files. I forget his name. But that was a very high-profile, high-budget show at the time. And multiple other TV shows, American Dad's mentioned, a couple of other series are mentioned within the article. I forget them now. Veronica's Closet, Men at Work was a TV show, and Anger Management. That's with Adam Sandler. So he's been a producer and writer on this variety of different shows, almost all of which have been high budget, highly successful, long running shows. But very much like Harvey Weinstein, a Hollywood movie producer, this guy, Eric Weinberg, 62 years of age, is a very successful Hollywood TV producer who has found himself accused of raping multiple women. So I'm not going to go through all the details, as I say, but in essence, he's generally been accused of posing as a photographer. This has been his modus operandi. His technique, his strategy has been to pose as a photographer, to invite women home, to his apartment, at which point he has sexually assaulted them in various ways. So again, he faces 18 felony counts of rape, oral copulation, forcible sexual penetration, sexual battery by restraint, false imprisonment by use of violence, and attempted forcible penetration with a foreign object. 5 victims dating from 2014 to 2019. So I believe he's largely attempted to meet, he's approached the women at supermarkets, grocery stores, cafes. The women, by and large, have been in their 20s and 30s. Again, he's apparently allegedly posed as a photographer, invited them back to his apartment, I believe, his place of his home, and subsequently, allegedly, sexually assaulted them in a numerous ways, I mean, my reading of this is that this seems to be particularly violent. I mean, is that a dumb thing to say? Rape is inherently violent. So maybe that really is a dumb thing to say, but I don't know. This does seem. I mean, it's nasty. I'm not using the right words here, by the way. It's heinous. Don't get me wrong. This is absolutely heinous. It's disgusting. It's perverse. And full condolences to all of the victims concerned. Again, there might well be more victims. So the article goes into quite a bit of a description about how this guy has been arrested and there in July, and then he was bailed out. He had a $5 million bail. He was able to pay it, or pay the required minimum amount at least. Then he was rearrested in October. The article goes in more description about all of the rumors that were going on about this guy. There were previous accusations, but seemingly nothing stuck to him. Does that remind me of Harvey Weinstein? Nothing stuck. So he had the opportunity to repeat his heinous acts, to continue to sexually assault innocent women. It's believed, or rather suspected, that his evil behavior might go as far back as the early 90s. And couldn't the same be said about Harvey Weinstein? Am I allowed to say that? You know, long-standing allegations. They've had the opportunity, or, you know, this guy's had the opportunity to do this for quite a time. So the article tells us here that prior to his arrest, Eric Weinberg had twice been investigated by the Los Angeles Police Department on suspicion of sexual assault. At least one woman warned about his predatory behavior. So yeah, there's been rumors and social media based accusations against him for quite some time. So the pictures that we've seen show him appearing at a pre-trial, whatever the correct term is, pre-trial hearing, I guess. And it's believed that he'll return to court back in January, which could be the beginning of the trial in January. So I don't know if that's going to be a televised trial. Law and Crime on YouTube, they broadcast a lot of these trials, so perhaps I'll check that out. So maybe I'll be able to restream. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that kind of thing or not, if I'd get copyright strikes, but I would like to look into that at some point. So maybe this Eric Weinberg trial will be one that I'll look closer into. All we know at this point in time is that this alleged perverse rapist TV producer has pled not guilty to all of the charges leveled against him. So apparently everyone's lying. Isn't that right, Eric? Everyone's lying. All of these people, all of your victims, they're all lying. None of this happened. Is that right, Eric? Well, we'll find out in the trial. If he's convicted, he faces more than 100 years in jail. So let's hope that the trial does go ahead unimpeded. Let's hope that justice is served. And if it is indeed the case that this guy is a sick, perverse, rapist piece of shit, let's hope he gets a very, very long jail sentence. And let's hope the other inmates have plenty of opportunity to have a nice little cozy chat with him. Perhaps see how he feels when he's abused. Am I allowed to say things like that? I'm not sure. I'm going to wrap things up at this point, guys. If you have listened all the way through, thank you very much. I am trying to make more videos. I've done quite well tonight. I've done a 5 in a couple of hours. I know they've been a little bit unprepared, but maybe that's what I should do. Don't know. Need to figure things out. But I really do appreciate your comments and the guys that, you know, give me the thumbs up and words of encouragement. Really appreciate it. I'll wrap things up. Take care.